Hi guys, today we are going to solve the question which is asked in Sbi Clerk May 2022. So in the question, the following question contains two statements. So they have given two statements, statement 1 and statement 2. So based on this, we need to find the answer. So question they have given, find the sum of the perimeter of the rectangle and perimeter of the square. So we need to find by using these two statement or any one of the statement, we need to find the perimeter of the rectangle, perimeter of the square. So perimeter of rectangle is 2 times L plus B. So 2 times sum of the length of the sum of length and plus sum of the breadth. So both sum into 2 will be perimeter of rectangle and perimeter of square will be, if side A it is 4A. So perimeter meaning is sum of all sides. So the options they are given. So E is data in statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question, and statement 2 is not sufficient. So these are the conclusion given. So by solving this, we can assume that one. So the question is find the sum of the perimeter of rectangle and perimeter of the square. So statement 1 we will solve now. The statement 1 is the difference between the length of the rectangle and side of the square is 20 meter. So I will just note down your statement 1. So before that we will consider um, so length of the rectangle we will consider as L and breadth of the rectangle as B and side of a square is E. So we'll assume these notations. So in the question they have given first the difference between the length of the rectangle and side of the square is 20 meter. So difference between length of the rectangle and side, so length is L and side is A. So L minus A is, from statement 1 is L minus A is 20. So statement 1 only this info given, so we can assume from statement 1 we will be able to find. So no, from, so here we need to find the sum of the perimeter of the rectangle and sum of the perimeter of the square. But in equation only one thing they have given, difference between length of the rectangle and side of a square is 20 meters. So from statement 1 we will be not able to find the answer of the question. So now we'll solve for question statement 2 whether we will be able to find the answer of the question. So statement 2 is given, the ratio of the length of the rectangle to breadth of the rectangle is 4 is to 3. So from statement 1 this statement 1. Now we will solve statement 2. So in statement 2 they have mentioned the ratio of the length of the rectangle to the breadth of the rectangle is 4 is to 3. So in the statement 2, length of the rectangle to the breadth of the rectangle is 4 is to 3. They have mentioned. Okay, and the radius of the circle is 20% less than the sum of the length and breadth of the rectangle. So radius is radius of the circle. So they have assumed one circle, radius is r, so it is 20% less than sum of the sum of the length and breadth of the rectangle. So sum of the length and breadth of the rectangle will be L plus B. So they have assumed one circle of that radius of the circle is 20% less than sum of the sum of length of the rectangle and breadth of the rectangle. So we will know from statement 2 whether we will be able to find the perimeter, sum of the perimeter of the rectangle, perimeter of square. So we'll just assume now. So length they have given, breadth they have given. So length 4 is to 3. So in this ratio we will assume this one. So L is we will assume as 4x. So randomly we will assume this. So breadth is 3x. So we are just assuming, we don't know exact value of x. since they have not given, so we are just assuming L equal to 4x and B equal to 3x. So radius is 20% less than x. So radius will be L plus B minus, here it is less than, so 20% of L plus B. Since they have mentioned 20% less than sum of the length and breadth, so it will be radius will be 20% means original divided by minus 20% of L plus B. So this meaning of this is 20% less than L and B means L plus B. We need to subtract the 20% of L plus B from this. So L plus B will be common. So inside the bracket 1 minus 20, 1 minus 20%, so 20% means 20 by 100. So L plus B will be equal to, here it is 100, cross multiply to 100 into 1 is 100 minus 20 by 100. So L plus B will be 100 minus 20 is 80, 80 by 100. So L plus B is 80 by 100 will be 0.8. So radius will be, since we have assumed L as 4x and breadth as 3x into 0.8. So 4x plus 3x will be 7x into 8x, 0.8x. So it will be 5.66. So radius will be 5.6x. 7 into 0.8 is 5.6. So from second also we are not able to find. So from second also we are not able to find the uh, perimeter of the rectangle and perimeter of the square sum. So in the question we needed to find sum of the perimeter of rectangle plus perimeter of the square. We need to find this from the question. So by using statement 1 also we are not able to. So perimeter of the rectangle is 2 plus L plus B and perimeter of the square is 4A. So we yeah, so from first also we are not able to find, and from statement 2 also we are not able to find this one, perimeter, sum of the perimeter of the rectangle and perimeter of the square. So by I'm just substituting value here 2 as it is. L we can consider as 4x plus 3x, and value of A is, here L minus A equal to 20, so value of A will be L minus 20, so it is 7x. So for value of L is 4x minus 20, so it is 14x. It is 4 into 4 is 16x minus 80. So 14 plus 16 is 30x minus 80. So by using statement 1 we are not able to find. So by using statement 2 also we are not able to find, and by combining these two also we are not able to find. So this is the miss, we are not able to find the sum of the perimeter of the rectangle and perimeter of the square. By using alone we have checked, for alone also we are not able to find. So by statement 2 alone also we are not able to find L and B, and by using combining these two values of in the both the statements also we are not able to find. So we are not able to find using 1 also, 2 also, and combining them also. So correct answer will be, so in the first they have given the statement 1 is alone sufficient, so 1 is also not sufficient, so option A is incorrect. So in the here the data in statement 2 alone is sufficient, so miss 1 is not also not sufficient, 2 is not also sufficient, combined also not sufficient, so here it is mentioned as sufficient, so this is also incorrect. So third is the data in either statement 1 or statement 2 alone is sufficient, so this is also wrong, because statement 1 and 2 are also not sufficient, combined also not sufficient. So option D is the data given in both statement 1 and 2 together are not sufficient to answer the question. So our correct will be this. So both if we combine and individual also not sufficient. So our correct answer will be D. So fifth is the data given both sufficient are necessary. So this is also wrong. So by using combining also we are not able to find. So our correct answer will be the data given in both statements, statement 1 and 2 together are not sufficient to answer the question. So our correct answer will be option D. So these are four wrong. So our answer will be D. Answer will be D. Since one is also not sufficient, two is also not sufficient, and combine also not sufficient. So in other they have mentioned sufficient. So our correct answer will be option D. So this is the way to solve the case. If you have any doubts, you can comment me in chat. Thank you.